Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am psychic medium Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. If you're listening to this on my Spunky Spirit podcast, you can also watch it and see the cards on TikTok Cari Muggs, Instagram at Cari Muggs, Facebook Spunky Spirit, and YouTube at Cari Muggs. So, okay, this week we are using Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. Now, this is not a new deck for me. It's an older one, but I haven't used it very much, but I love this deck. She also has written a book called Light is the New Black. This is one of my favorite books. If you have not read this book, I highly suggest it. It talks about your gifts and how to find them and how not to diminish them. And also too, I love this because inside of the box it says you are the oracle, which means you have all the light that you already need inside of you. You have the power inside of you. So sometimes it's great to seek advice, but outside sources, you already have what you need inside of you. So, okay, so today, I'm going to show you what the cards. So on the back of each card is like this beautiful floral pattern, and each card is like beautifully illustrated inside. So with different kind of illustrations that are pretty. I just actually already laid the deck down, so I don't want to like show you the pictures, but believe me, they're beautiful. So, okay. Oh, Warrior Woman. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a week where you are going to stand up to be who you are and answer your calling, answer your deepest calling. It says down here, have you answered your deepest calling? Sometimes, though, we don't know what that deepest calling is, right? We look really hard within ourselves and we try and figure out what it is that we want to do. And sometimes we feel like we need to have a bigger purpose in this life. But always remember that sometimes it just depends on where you're at in life. When I was 5, my purpose was way different than it is when I'm in my 50s. And when I was a single mom, my purpose was way different than right now. So there's no way I could be doing what I'm doing now when I was a single mom. And so your purpose is kind of like what is meant for you is never going to leave you. So if there's something deep in your heart that you want to do, but you know you can't do it right now, know that that's never going to leave you. It's always going to be within you. It's always going to be inside of you. And it's okay to wait and it's okay to be patient. So don't think you have to do it right now, because I know some people say sometimes that you don't have enough time, but sometimes you do. And there's always more than just one purpose in your life experience. A lot of times you have more than one purpose, because every age has a season, or there's a season for everything, right? Just like when you're raising kids, there's a toddler season, a teenage season, and an adult season, and they all you have to be a parent in all those seasons, but it looks different. And so your life is going to be the same. Your life is going to have different seasons, and your purpose is going to look different. There may be one purpose, but sometimes we always think that our purpose has to be spectacular and miraculous and awesome, and your purpose already is. If your purpose is just to exist and to shine a light and to be that beacon for somebody, then that's your purpose. If you don't have to go out and conquer the world. You can just be a good person around the people that you are around, and that is purpose enough sometimes. So sometimes it's okay to be simple, and it's okay to be calm, and if that's your season right now, then that's your season. So this week, though, you're going to be a warrior woman, which means you are going to kind of dig deep and ask yourself, am I comfortable with where I'm at right now? Because if I am, that's okay. If it's simple right now, it's okay. If I feel blessed right now, it's okay. Just because I'm not doing this or conquering this or starting a business or getting a job or because what you do is so important, right? Already, just existing is so important. You are a warrior. Also, too, the warrior can be to kind of protect yourself. There might be something out there this week that is trying to get to you or trying to make you make life hard. Always protect. Always put that white shield around you or that white light around you to protect you and to keep you safe. And always remember, you are safe. You are safe. So even if you want to create something grand and big, and you're going to be in front of a lot of people, you're safe because you're that warrior woman. You fight for what you believe in. You fight for what you stand in. You fight for your truth, and you fight for who you are. And so be true to you fight for your authenticity, right? That's the one thing that we need to do in this lifetime is be authentic to ourselves. So fight for your authenticity this week. That might mean that you might need to stand in your belief, stand in who you are, stand your ground. And it might mean that you need to figure out what that belief is or what your grounds are. It might be that you need to create boundaries so you can protect. So kind of watch this week and kind of be aware of what's going on around you so you know what kind of warrior you have to be this week. So the signs and symbols to watch for, obviously. Up here are old picture frames. So picture frames is going to be one. A woman warrior is going to be one too. Any type of warrior, actually. It doesn't have to be a woman. It can be gender neutral. So any type of warrior and any type of sword. Any type of sword that you can see, or knife. And then also too, there's those pink flowers behind her. So these pink flowers behind her, these roses. There are no numbers on this card, but to stand strong and to be who you are and to be authentic, I'm going to give these numbers a 444 because 444 means you're protected and you're safe. And I'm going to do 000 because 000 is the number of the divine, and you have the divine inside of you. And it's not something outside of you, it's inside of you. We all have part of God inside of us. And we always look outside for this energy, and it's inside of us already. And so this is the power that you want to use to figure out who you are and be authentic. Is that eternal power that is given to you by Source or God. So 444 and 000. So there you go. Stand strong. Be my warrior goddesses this week, or God. Be my warriors this week. Stand in who you are, and remember, I'm behind you. I stand behind you, and I believe in you. And I love you so much. And I will talk to you guys next week.